Today I am going to show you how I go through my students' work on Google Slides and I grade as they are working. Typically one of the assignments that I give whenever I'm pulling a group and they're working independently in Google Classrooms, it takes them at least 2 or 3 days to do a different activity. So I'm going to show you how at the end of each day I go in and help the students know what's correct, what they need to go back and look at, and how I leave them a note so that they know exactly what's expected. So this is my Let's Learn All About Fractions that are equivalent pack. This first slide, the students are drawing a circle around the fractions below that show 1/2, and as you can see, this is the part that the student did. My part doesn't move or do anything. And I just quickly go through. The student had everything correct, so I'll go on to the next slide. Again, fractions that show 1/2, and again, the student had those correct. Draw a circle around the 2 fractions that are equal and type the fraction. So here the students, again, has everything correct. Same thing for this slide. And as you can tell, this slide there are some errors. So the student thought that these were the 2 that were equivalent. So whenever I'm grading, what I do is I come up and I get a line and I put a slash. I change the weight of that line so that it's nice and thick, and then I also change the line's color to red. Then I can copy and paste that line and I can put it over the parts that are wrong. And in the note section, this is where I type the student a quick little message and say, for this one, you have the correct fractions, but the 2 equivalent, or I can put the 2 fractions that are equal are incorrect. This lets the student know that they don't have to go back and do this section, but they do need to go back and look at the 2 fractions that they circled that they thought were equivalent. Alright, so you can see here that the student did not go back and circle. So I'm going to put a large line on this one, just make it a little bit bigger. And in the note section, I'm going to put, make sure to circle the 2 equivalent fractions. Oops, let's spell that. Okay. Again, the fractions were correct. All right, we're going to have the same thing here. So I'm going to paste my, go back here and grab my X, copy, paste it. Same thing up here, but he did go back and do his circles there, so that page is correct. And then for this one, I'll go back and I'll paste this same thing from the note section so that the student will know exactly what it is that they need to go back and do for this slide. From here, everything automatically saves, so I'm just going to exit out, and all those things, when the student opens this classroom assignment again, when he opens it, what stands out to him on the left side of the screen, it's going to load, there you go, are these red arrows. So this quickly lets him know and identify which slides he needs to correct.